Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are
Stop,
you?
stop playing on my phone.
You playing on my phone. I was like, oh no, not with Mr. Hamilton. I
Playing on
don't
my
know.
phone. How you doing?
What happened? I'm good. How you doing, handsome, sexy
I'm
devil
good.
you?
Thank you, beautiful. Just fed the boys and ready to talk to you.
Now, do you remember the first time we met? I
Been a while,
remember
long time.
a long time ago at the
Yeah.
Essence
Yep.
uh, Festival. And I was coming out and you were coming in, and there was that
Hmm.
moment. And we said hello, and then you went on your way, and I went on my way. And I was like, wow, that's
Yeah.
Anthony. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love, you know what my favorite song is? Giving you the best of me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Amazing. I know you have music out and everything, but that
Yeah.
is my
Thank you. I
favorite song.
appreciate it.
I'm such a fan. I really
And
am.
I am too. You have so many. Uh,
Oh, please. Oh,
yeah,
I am
you have
such a
so many.
fan.
And
But how?
and
Go ahead.
such great vocal control and your tone. It's always been set aside. You have your own sound, and that's always amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. I sing every day and I love to sing. And especially like when Freddie Jackson told me to tell you that he is a fan and he loves you.
Oh
And
wow, yeah,
and and
I love
Freddie and
Freddie.
I talk all the time, and
Yeah,
every time I'm always singing. When I'm talking to people that sing, everything they say I'll start singing. He always says, "Shut up, girl. Everything I say you sing too." But I
yeah.
love to sing.
You know
How?
what? It's just who we are. People's like, do you ever sing around the house? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just like I
all
breathe.
all the time. And it's the simplest things that it gets you started in singing and just and it brings me so much joy.
Hmm.
It brings me a lot of joy.
Yeah.
Now, how did you get started in the industry, in the business?
Wow.
They're telling me
I
to sit on a pillow.
I, I started, dreaming about it here in Charlotte, North Carolina, and a few talent shows led me to a guy named Mark Sparks, and
Okay.
he took me to New York. I met Jimmy Jenkins and Andre Harrell, and
Oh, Andre.
yeah, I got signed to Uptown in '93, and I was the opening act for Jodeci back in the day, and that
We're
started my journey.
cousins. We're
Yeah,
cousins. Jodeci and I are cousins.
yeah, I'm related to them through the Truesdales, and I
Well,
think,
I'm related to them through Clark's,
oh, okay,
Kellogg's, the Kellogg's.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We may be related.
Oh, I hope not.
Yeah, you know.
Because then well, uh, do you still enjoy the business?
You know what I do? I even enjoy, the journey that R&B has taken, and how it's not so much on the forefront like it should be. I still enjoy seeing what they're creating from R&B, and still being able to lend my voice to hip hop and other genres of music. But I enjoy it. I enjoy seeing the new way it's going, the learning about streaming. Um, I don't know if I enjoyed as much as I thought I would when I got into the business. The part where I saw it was just music, and people would there were communities of music like the OJs, and then Smokey Robinson, and then you would sing with this one, and everybody. It was more of a community of R&B. Now it's more hip hop. This
Yes.
industry is more hip hop driven. So the community level of it is not the same, because hip hop has had a different attitude, and I think it was more competitive after a while.
Yes.
So back in the day, there was more of a musical community that was based on more love.
More love
Yeah,
and camaraderie
yeah,
with the
yeah.
artists. We had a lot of camaraderie back in the day when all of us would do shows together, and there was never no tension of time or anything like that, who stayed on longer, who closed, whatever. There was
Yeah.
never that.
Yeah. So that part of it, I miss being able to be a part of that part of it.
Now, when you write a song and you think of a song, how does it come to you? Does it like, because I know sometimes I can be out and somebody could say one word and that will make me think of a melody or a lyric or something. But how do you come up with your songs?
Either the music says something to me. You can just have instrumental music, and I feel like it speaks to me.
Hmm.
Um, it tells a story on its own, and I join in. Or I'll have music in my head, and I'll have a producer, a musician to play that. Or it could be something I saw, like you said, you see somebody say something to you, or like, well, what's going on in the world now? Like, you know, you want to speak about something in particular, you create that song.
How do you feel and how are your children dealing with what's going on in the world with not being able to go to school and have to social distance and all of that? How are you dealing with it as a father? You have three boys, right?
Six.
Six boys.
Yeah, I got three men and three boys. So
Wow.
my little one is 8, and the twins will be 10. Uh, and then I have the 23, 29, and 31. You know,
Oh, okay.
there's moments of fear, there's moments of frustration, there's moments of numbness, anger,
Yes.
hate. Um, I have to have talks with God a lot, but I speak to my boys about what's really going on, even my young boys, and let them know, like, some of us, have been made targets, and it's been that way for a long time. But I let them know that they're amazing, beautiful,
Yes.
magical,
Beautiful. Yes.
and
Yes.
you know, it's nothing you did. It's just the way people feel about what they don't have and what they wish they had, and the guilt that they put on themselves, for mistreating people. I think a lot of times when you mistreat people and you live with that guilt, you have to stay with it so you don't have to deal with it. So you
Yes.
put it on somebody, you put it on the other. But I speak to my older boys about, you get home safe. That's the most important thing. It ain't about bulking up and ego bouncing, and it ain't about that. You get home, you be smart, have your license and your registration out where you don't have to make too many moves. You know who you are. You know your man. Keep your head up.
Right.
Just handle things calm, and the rest of it we'll fix that if you get home safe.
If you get home, the whole thing is
You know,
getting home.
get
And
home
I
safe.
and I have a son that's 19 and it's I'm a single mom and it's just I worry, but he's such a soldier. He
Yeah,
knows what's going on. And my son is special needs, but he performs at the highest level. But
yeah,
he knows about the president and everything that's going on. And he really doesn't have any fear. And I worry that if he's ever out by himself and police are like,
yeah,
it's confusing and it's frustrating. But all
yeah.
you can do is I stay in prayer. I keep my hands in God's unchanging hand.
You have to do that. You have to believe that it's you covered as well. So you
Yes.
up to death. You know what I mean? There's got to be some sense of peace throughout the day and night. I know it's been hard. It's been challenged this whole year, actually. Actually, this last couple years. But this year has taken a turn for, woo,
The worst.
man.
It's extremely frustrating. You could have anxiety attacks. But what I try to do is I try to find love in
Yeah,
everything. And my home is real peaceful. I keep my home stress free,
yeah,
peaceful, and that's
too.
that's very important. And then what I found, and I want to ask you this: have you found that some of the people you thought were your friends during this pandemic are not, and have you had to unpack some people?
I was looking at people and people, black and non-black and brown people, and seeing if they had anything to say. Were they really engaged? Does it matter where we are right now? Is that important? Are you still flossing on IG and doing things that don't matter. I just want
That
to know where,
don't matter.
yeah,
Yes.
your heart. Where's your heart? Like, where's your soul? Like, I see there's a few women I've followed. Uh, you know, I think women are beautiful, but they didn't post anything about, you know, black lives, white lives, or nothing about what's going on. They had nothing to say about it, and I was like, and I just watched them and see, like, I can't continue to be connected to people who don't have anything to say right now about anything other than just yourself.
It's crazy.
That's scary. That's scary in these times. Like, I can't depend on you for nothing other than just you trying to get likes, and I need more. And there's some people, you know, you have to cut off because they show their true selves. And
They show their true selves. I've had people that I've had to cut off that wanted me to call them certain things, and I'm supposed to be your friend. If I
mhm,
You could call me Cookie or whatever, but if I'm supposed to be your friend, I shouldn't be treated like a fan. So I had to kind of distance myself from some people.
yeah, people want you to call them what?
It's
Call them by their name.
a long story.
Yeah.
But it's you get to know who people are during this time.
Hmm.
Who's the ones that are calling you and saying, "Hey, are you cool? Are you good?"
Yeah.
And who really sincerely means that. And like you're saying, connected to what's going on. I am so connected. I don't watch TV or the news all the time, but I stay. I diet myself from it, but I
Mhm.
stay abreast enough to know what's going on because it's too crazy. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night.
Exactly. And I'll tell my boys the same thing. You know, they're, you know, my young ones are they're at the video game age, and I got to keep them off that too.
Yes, my son is too.
God, they so you know, my older boys, they were different. We didn't really, you know, they didn't really get into it too much. But my friend told me, like, a couple years they're gonna be on a video game. You ain't gonna find them until it's time to eat, and then you have to go get them to eat. So just kind of keeping a good balance with that. But I think, you know, who you connected to now in this day and age is very, very important. It's a pivotal time to really clean the house and make sure you got the right people on your side and people who are not going to waver when it comes time to really do the work and have a voice and go out and, you know, promote voters and people who are doers and thinkers and people who are vigilant about seeing some change. And people, if you're not about any of that at all, then I can't. There's no room for you in my life.
Yeah, you can't rock with them. What do you think about people that are afraid to say things and then they may say something
Hmm?
and then apologize for it? What do you think about that?
I think if you're speaking the truth, um, nobody can fault you for being truthful. Now, if your truth is going to hurt people or create pain for other people, if you can keep that to yourself, then I advise that. But if it's something that needs to be said that can free people or help people and not, you know, cause damage, then I'm all for speaking your mind and speaking the truth. Um,
Right.
but you don't have to apologize for the truth. I mean, sometimes the truth is necessary. And then sometimes you may have to because people are not ready and you want to do damage control as much as you can. But
Y-
speak it. If it's something that needs to be said and if it's for the good of all people and our people and it needs to be said, then you say it.
Now you look really healthy.
I try.
What are you vegan? Are you vegetarian? What's your diet like? And and I know you exercise, don't you?
Yeah, I like to ride my bike and go for walks, but the boys been a little lazy lately. So I ride by myself around my block because it's hot to them. So to me,
Yes.
I don't care. I'll go ride in the sun for, you know, at least 20 minutes throughout the day. Like I feel well, you know, I feel wounded up, so I can go outside and ride a bike or walk or just do something. but I do like to exercise. I like some cardio. But my diet is, you know, like 85 to 90% plant-based.
Oh,
I was vegan 2 years, and then I started back eating some seafood. But most of the time, it's, you know, it's more plant-based.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mine is too.
You
Mine
know,
is too. More plant-based.
little wine, a little whiskey. I keep a good balance. You know,
Ah, a
keep a
little
good balance.
mimosa. I do a little mimosa.
Yeah, yeah. I do mimosas with pineapple juice,
Really?
passion fruit. Yeah, I like it. The orange juice is cool, but if you try it with pineapple juice or even strawberry, any of it,
Okay,
man,
I'm gonna do that.
yeah. Oh, rabbit. See that rabbit in my yard? There's tons of.
Oh, yes, that means you don't have any snakes. Whenever I
Oh,
see rabbits outside, that means there's no snakes around because
oh,
the
wow,
snakes will eat them.
wow.
So hopefully you don't have any snakes.
I saw a
I
black
love
one.
rabbits.
Saw a black one that came from my neighbors. You know, black ones are not poisonous, but
You saw a black snake?
yeah, yeah. It's been maybe 2 months. Had been raining a lot, and it was coming from my neighbor's house yard over across my driveway.
And
And
what did you do?
well, my brother and I, we went out, and he went back, and we started putting down some old school mothballs around the yard and some.
Yeah, mothballs. Yes,
Yeah, well, I
yes.
ain't seen one since. But you know, they keep the other snakes away because you know
Yeah,
copperheads are poisonous, and so
I know.
pretty
I'm
much.
definitely afraid of snakes. You know, it's so funny because I'm a country girl,
Hmm.
but I don't like to be outside with bugs all on me. It doesn't, I know it doesn't make sense. It's like an oxymoron, but I'm like, no bugs. But a snake got in my house one day,
Huh?
and that snake could have my house. You hear me? It was black and green, and I was downstairs in my pantry, and I saw something at the corner of my eye slither
Wow.
because my door is right by my garage, so I think it got in my
Oh, came through the.
honey. But the
Yeah.
little kids, this was years ago, and the little kids that live like right across from me came in and found it. And my son was like, "Oh, Mr. Snake, where are you?" I was like, "Honey, we
They
getting out of here."
oh at all.
No.
Hey guys, there's a rabbit eating just in the yard, just eating yummy and up. Sorry.
Wow, that's okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, I'm watching the streamer.
Not so loud. He's right there, just in a way.
Yeah,
That's
because he'll
Aaron.
run away. Hi.
That's
How are
Miss Stephanie Mills.
you?
She's a
I'm good.
super singer all over the world. Very
How are you?
famous.
He looks like you. So do they live with you?
We have
Yes.
joint, yeah, we have joint custody. Through the pandemic, they were here like about what when it first started. So what, about 4 months now?
I hear him. He's like, "Daddy."
I'll see it. Show me when I get off. Go ahead. Go. I'm working. I'm working. You can't work that deal right now. Go on.
He's trying to work a deal.
Yeah, he plays the video game, right? And
Hmm.
don't you lock me out. And so he tricked his little brother. His brother had $50. He had $100, so he had 50 to go shop. So Aaron is good. That one there. He's one of the twins. So I have the twin. He's one. So his little brother, he said, well, buy, $50 worth of gift cards. So he gave him the two $20 gift cards. And he was like, let me use them and you can charge them up again.
Ah.
He believed him. And I was like, So he hadn't been able to play Fortnite since. He was like, I just gave him $40 back. So it's been bothering him because his
Because
mother.
he tricked him out of it.
Yeah. So he told him he could charge him up. So the little brother believed him. And I always tell him since he's been little, use your own mind. And the first thing I said,
Right.
what did I tell you? He said, to use my own mind. Thank you. I said, don't you let your brother get you in trouble. Because he's good, but he's that Aaron. And Nolan he's going to tell the truth immediately. I'm telling because I don't want no pause and no mess. So that's the other twin. He has a
Wow.
beautiful voice. I'll probably post something on IG.
Really?
Perfect pitch, can harmonize, really nice, really nice.
Would you want him to be in the business?
if that's what he really, really loves, and I think he does, because he comes up with his own songs. But I'm just trying to see if he can handle it in terms of like, can he handle criticism, and can he handle rejection? And because kids now, man, they quick to want to give up, and and there's a lot of what you call a lot of kids are depressed now, and
They are.
suicidal, and
They
not as
are.
not
That's
as
what I've been
sturdy, yeah,
noticing.
not as sturdy mentally and spiritually. So I got to make sure he can handle it before
Now,
letting him dive in it.
were you surprised that the business was the way it was? Were you like when you came in, did you have a idea of what the business was going to be like? And were you surprised that we're only looked at, or at least I feel like we're only looked at like a product, and it's hard for people to really love us or care about us?
Mhm. I was shocked about a lot of things in the business, how people are so quick to steal what belongs to you.
Ooh,
Part,
yes,
I was like, wow. So you're telling me that I'm believing in you, and you're telling me that this contract is okay. So I'm going to go see a lawyer, but I don't know no lawyer, so I'm trusting you and your people. And so I went through that part, and the level of theft is whew.
it's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, but yeah, they do treat you. I've seen them treat people really bad when their career wasn't at its highest. I
Oh,
saw them treat
yes,
them like crap. They weren't invited
yes,
to the parties. They weren't invited to the calls weren't being answered. And I'm sitting there
yes,
looking like, wow, that could be me.
yes, yes,
That could be
yes.
me.
I've experienced that, but I came from theater, but I never like believed in them. I would always sit back and just watch what they did. And it never, once I realized at a very young age, once I realized that I was a product and that you really can't trust people, it didn't bother me anymore.
Yeah, you have to really not fool yourself.
Right,
To not,
right.
I don't, I want to be liked, so I'm gonna go along with it. Nah, you got to really put on that armor and really walk in there like, I know how you feel about me, and
Right.
until I feel like it's changing, then we're gonna have this level of relationship, and work relationship. So
It's hard to trust. I
mhm.
have trust issues. I don't have a lot of friends I mean, Freddie really is my only friend in the business
Yeah,
because I don't trust, and I don't want to sit around and talk about the business all day. I'm not one that, oh, well, I'm getting ready to do this, or oh, I'm getting ready to do that. I'm really a mom, and I do everyday things, go to the grocery store. I'm really just a mom.
me
And
too,
when I
but not a
go on
mom.
stage, I know you're a dad. When I when I go on stage, then I'm Stephanie Mills. But when I'm home, I'm Cookie. Nobody in my family calls me Stephanie.
So Miss Cookie, hey Miss Cookie,
Yeah. Oh, you say it's so sweet.
Miss Cookie, sweet thing, oh sweet thing, Miss Cookie. So
I
what
want to.
store? Go
What?
ahead.
What's no? Go ahead.
Which store is your favorite grocery store? There's Publix, there's Whole Foods, there's Harris Teeter, and Publix. Let's see, yeah, Publix, Whole Foods, Harris Teeter, and what's
Trader
the other one?
Joe's.
Trader Joe's is good. Lidl. Which ones you find that you're most
I go
happy
to
with?
uh I go to Whole Foods and Trader Joe's.
Yeah,
Those are my go-to stores. And then I live right next to Harris Teeter. So if I need something in a pinch, I'll go to Harris Teeter. But I
something
love
that
Target. I,
something. Oh,
lo-
me too.
I love Target. And I
Yeah,
love South Park Mall.
yeah, me too. That's my favorite one.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
It's refreshing. It's you know, you can get away. You kind of go in and get away a little bit.
Yes, and walk and nobody. But here late, like the last couple of years, I've had young boys to follow me. They must have thought I was young, and I would have to tell them I'm old enough to be your mama, boy. Stop following me. They were
Look,
funny.
all they see is fine black woman. The young ones now, man, they brave. They brave. You know,
They are brave.
they
They
brave.
are very brave. They
Yeah,
are.
it's got to be flattering because if you weren't worth following and looking at, they would be gone the other way.
It is flattering, but I would thank them and I say, but baby, I'm old enough to be your mama. You
Yeah.
know, I would
What's your
tell them.
credit? What's your credit score, young man?
What's your credit score, baby? You want to take me
What you know Equifax? You know
Now,
Trans?
what's your favorite store? Where do you shop?
I love Whole Foods and in terms of food because I love to cook and
Do you? Now,
yeah,
see,
yeah, I do.
I'm not a great cook. You can't put me in the kitchen and say, okay, just whip up something. I have to
Yeah,
read it and put my ingredients together. But once I do it, it's good. But
yeah,
I just gotta think about it.
yeah. You know, I can. My brother's like he'll look in the fridge and the pantry when he's here, and it's like, man, ain't nothing there to eat. I'll go in there and I'll make it happen, and it'll be like a whole full meal. But I have some dishes that I really, really love to do. He likes
Right.
lamb, so I make him amazing lamb. My cabbage is amazing. I do
Really?
curry corn. Um,
Ooh.
I do a good swordfish in this vegan cream sauce.
What
Uh,
about breakfast food? Do you like breakfast food?
man, I'll be whipping up some grits and come on. I
Oh, I'm a breakfast food. I love
me too.
mornings. I love breakfast. I love coffee. I love
Mhm.
all of that. I love it. And grits, please.
Yeah, man. I just
Now,
made the
see,
boys some pancakes,
the,
some cinnamon pancakes today, and they had their little turkey bacon. I was like, I had my little vegan bacon, and I had my little pancake. I was like, I'm with you.
I
Um,
know. I know.
yeah.
I love eating. I've just turned to totally being vegan.
Oh,
So
you did?
yeah, I
I'm gonna put you
really,
on to some. I'm gonna put you on to some really good vegan cheese and
oh,
just
what kind of cheese?
cream cheese. It's a
Cream
smoked
cheese?
Gouda. Follow your heart. Smoked Gouda.
Ooh, because I have cheese in my I love their cheese, their Parmesan cheese, plant-based,
Oh
and the
yeah.
cheddar and all
What?
that. Oh,
So you get the one in that little
baby.
plastic thing?
Yes.
Don't it taste like
Yes.
real Parmesan?
It tastes like real Parmesan. And
I just used it. Good
I just
God.
used it. I just had a salad and I had the vegan ranch,
See, that's what
baby.
I gotta find. The vegan ranch. Is it good?
It's in Whole Foods, baby. All
Man,
you gotta do is go to the
I got the
vegan.
veganese. You know,
I got the veganese too. Have you ever had the turkey vegan with
vegan
the
turkey.
cheese? Yeah. Sliced turkey.
Oh
It's
yeah, I've had
vegan.
it. Actually had the vegan bologna, like bologna, whatever you want to call it.
Really? You know what I
Yeah.
love? The sausage. The vegan sausage is
You
delicious.
get the beyond.
Yeah, no, I don't get the Beyond. It's something else. Look at that label die and tell me what it is.
I
But it's
get the
so good.
beyond, the spicy one,
Excuse
and
me,
I get the regular one. Oh Lord,
honey.
I
Mm.
want to tell you how good it is. Yeah.
People don't realize how happy you get when you eating something that's. I
Man,
start
come on,
singing.
somebody. And
Hey,
when you got company and they rocking their feet, you rocking yours. It's like this is a good morning, or a good evening, or a
oh
good night.
man,
Mm.
man, it's so it's. I was gonna tell you that the vegan sausage and the vegan my hairdresser that comes does my hair
Yeah.
and braids my hair. She's vegan. She made some vegan macaroni and cheese. Anthony, Anthony,
I want to try
it's
it.
so good.
So look,
It-
so I'm getting close to mastering the mac and cheese because it's one of the ones where you got to find the right cheese, and I want it to taste as close to the real deal as possible. Now I
so
mastered the mashed potatoes.
you did, but
Yeah,
you got when you gotta because when she comes here again, she's coming in August. I'm gonna
yeah,
have her make that too. But it's
mm,
the cheese in the bag.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she put it in the pot
Melt it
oh,
and put that
I'm t-
vegan butter on that thing.
Ooh! I know.
Somebody say, somebody say, hell yeah.
People don't know that's good
Yeah,
eating.
man. Yeah,
It's good
cashew
eating.
cheese. Somebody said something about cashew cheese, and it's good too. Yeah, pardon that habit.
Somebody said they're coming over to your house.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Do you have any questions, Diane? Somebody said they're coming over to your house.
bring some ice
Bring some ice.
and so,
Uh-huh.
and something to drink.
So now, let me see. All right. Is there anything you want to ask me?
Yes. What? First of all, what exact city are you from?
Brooklyn.
So
Brooklyn,
you
New
are
York.
okay. Okay.
Brooklyn, New York. Bed-Stuy, do or die.
Oh man, I used to be off of Ralph Avenue and
um,
Franklin. Yeah,
I
yeah.
I lived on Lefferts Avenue. My mom had a beauty salon on Utica Avenue when I was a young girl growing
Oh
up,
wow.
and I lived on Green Avenue. I lived all
Oh
over
Green, I know.
because
Yeah,
my
Green.
dad kept trying to get us better apartments, better. So we lived all over Brooklyn.
Wow.
Are you
So
from Brooklyn?
no, I've just lived. You know, I had to find somewhere to live when I was trying to get my record deal, and there was a house there that we were welcomed. You know, in to stay. And what? So when you moved to Charlotte, what made what drew you into Charlotte?
Well, Donald Lawrence was my MD,
Oh,
and
okay.
he lived in Gastonia. So I
Hmm.
used back in the day, I used a lot of Gastonia boys. But then my record company wanted me to go to WPG. I didn't want to go. I was like, I don't want to go. I've done so much stuff. I said,
Yeah.
but I went and I met my husband at the time, my ex-husband, Michael Saunders. So
Okay.
then after I met him,
Yeah.
I
Yeah. That's
moved
right.
here. I moved here.
Hmm.
Yes. And we stayed married 5 years. But
Yeah.
my family's from here. My mom is from Marshville, and my dad is from Ansonville, Albemarle. And I have a ton of
Okay.
cousins and
Albemarle.
everything. Yes,
So you're familiar with the area. Okay.
yes.
Musically, is there anyone musically that dead or alive that you wish you had collaborated with?
Prince, Prince,
Wow.
Prince,
Yeah.
and
That's one
Michael.
of
I
my
wish
answers as
that.
well.
Yeah, yeah, and Michael. Yeah,
Yeah. Wow.
Prince. Yeah.
Prince and Michael. Out of the young generation, who stood out to you? Female vocalist.
Layla Hathaway,
Mm.
Jasmine Sullivan,
Ah,
uh, um, Layla Hathaway, Jasmine Sullivan, Faith Evans.
yeah.
You know,
That's
I love,
you love that
uh,
feeling. Yeah.
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 You know, Tamia is so underrated,
Ooh, isn't
but
she?
Tamia is a beast.
Man,
You
she
know,
can go.
Deborah Cox,
Yeah.
and I've always wanted to do like a song with females or tour with them, but it escapes me. I don't know why, but it does.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, that's three good ones. Great ones actually. Wow. That's awesome. Are you working on new music, or you just
I'm not working on it. I don't feel
inspired?
I sometimes I feel inspired, but with so much going on, I get distracted. I'm working on a book on how I've raised because so many people bring their children with Down
Mm,
syndrome to my show.
yeah.
And Farad is so verbal and so active. They're like, "What did you do?" But I just hit the ground running with him. So
Yeah.
I'm writing a book on raising a child that's special and sweet.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
But
awesome.
I'd love to collaborate with you. I'd love to do a duet with you.
Let's do it. You know what? And I have a great studio here. It's always quarantined. It's clean. It's beautiful, and it.
A little bit, baby.
Say that again. What happened?
Okay, you up. You good. What'd you say now?
There's a great studio here that's in- incredible. I think the reception is acting up.
I think
Yeah,
so
but
too, but
it's
I can hear
pixelated.
you. Can you hear
Am
me
I
and see
frozen?
me? No, not now. You were, but you're not frozen now. Am I frozen? I'm frozen. Oh, I'm frozen.
You like behind. You like delayed. Somebody must have
Oh,
called.
no. Nobody called.
So now you're back. Now you're back right.
Okay, I'm back right. Okay.
Back right now. Yeah, we can do it. You know, I'm working on a new one, and it was going to be scheduled for October, but I felt rushed, and I don't want to rush, especially
But
right
even,
now.
you know what I've always wanted to do? Like
Hmm.
sing the hook of somebody's song. You should let me sing like background or sing the hook of your song.
Oh yeah, you know what? Because I have a falsetto and I have a different range, but it's always special when you hear people on the album with different backgrounds.
Right. And I
Yeah,
would just do it as I would do it as a gift. You wouldn't, it couldn't, you doesn't have to be, I don't want any, I would just do it.
you do that for little old me.
I'd do it for you
Shut
because
your
I think
mouth.
you're awfully cute.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. You don't shave too often, but I guess it works out.
It works out.
Look, so I'll tell you what, we'll put that together because I'm working on this new album.
Okay, you froze up a little bit just then. Okay,
Oh,
I would
sorry.
love to.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would love to.
cool.
Now,
We can make
Amp,
that happen.
tell me, I know this is a question that women want to know.
Hmm.
Tell me, what kind of woman do you like? What kind of women do you like? And are you single, or are you in love?
I'm not in love. I'm single. Um, I was married for 10 years to an amazing woman who sings. She can
Who
sing the
sang
wall.
background for you? Yes.
Yeah, yeah. She can sing the walls down. She toured with Fantasia for about 5, 6 years as well. And but I like a confident woman. I think in my field, um, with social media and all that stuff, I don't. I need you to be secure in who you are and have your own life plan going on. Something that's yours, so you don't look for me to be your everything
Yes.
because that's too much work. If I gotta be your everything and my kids everything and my own everything and my music everything, it's a lot of pressure on me. So
Oh,
if we could come in as full people, whole and happy with where we're going, that's okay to be there for people and to encourage them and support them. I'm all for that. But when I got to do all that, I got to pay you all your bills and my bill. I ain't got time.
no, yeah, that's too much. It's because
But
it's like how I feel. I've been single for a while.
yeah,
I don't want to be nobody's sugar daddy. I don't.
no,
I want to be comfort. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? I want to be a comfort. When we come together, it's happy, it's joy. It's
yeah,
I don't want to, because I have my own life, a full life, and I have a son that I'm raising. So
yeah,
it should be wonderful and love. And
yeah.
you're right, because no, you couldn't be my everything. I couldn't be your everything. It would be too much.
But people expect that out of people, and it's too much pressure. And I think men and women alike, I want someone who's confident, who's spiritually grounded, who knows her worth. Um, Cleanliness is everything for me. I like
Oh
a
yes.
really clean woman. I want your house clean. I don't like no funky smells and stuff. I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm just saying, just all that weird, just all them extra eyelashes all the way out here. I don't want none of that. I like
You
I just
are
like a beautiful.
precious.
I like black women. You know, there's beauty in everything in every race. There's nothing like a sister, soul sister with some umph. And you got to have a little bit around the way in you. It can't be too prim and proper for me. It's gonna get boring.
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit of
Yes.
cuss out, in there. Just a little tad of it.
Oh, I don't know if you like me because I don't have a little bit of cuss out. I got a lot.
Oh yeah, I bet you do. I bet you could just put it on there too. And look, and you well traveled. You well traveled. You probably cuss in cursive.
I'm very protective. I'm very protective of the people I love, and I'm one. If I'm with you, I'm with you.
Yeah.
If we gonna go to jail, we go into jail together. I'm that kind of girl. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
I've seen you. You had a thing when there was something that
With
happened
those police officers.
Yep. Yeah. We did the panel. Yeah.
Yeah.
You were very vocal, and I was like, okay. Yeah. Fiery too.
Yeah, I was really upset about what the police did. And I think that was around the time when Michael Gardner got killed or something like that.
I think it was Michael Gardner.
And you graciously came, and I'm so glad you came.
Yeah.
I thought I scared you a little bit because I was really.
No,
Okay.
it was you and Fantasia showed up.
Yes.
Yeah, so it was really good. But that was just like, for me, that was like, okay, I was already a fan, but now I rock with you.
Oh.
Yeah. When I saw that, and you've been going with that ever since.
Yeah, on my page, I'm a bit.
Pantherish.
Angela Davis. I am. But you know, it's so funny because I've been around certain things my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom was very strong and vocal, and I'm a mama's girl. I was always with my mom.
Yeah.
So, even though my dad was there in our life and everything, and he worked hard, but I was really like up under my mom a lot, and she was very, very strong, and taught me to be that way.
Yeah, and that's important. Women need to know that they can be strong and somewhat submissive, and keep a good balance. You don't have to die at the foot of your man and become so weak that you don't have any identity or any self-love, anything no more. I think women need to keep a sense of that strength.
But you know what that is? That's growing into a woman.
Yeah.
And it takes a while to grow into a mature woman.
It takes the same for a man.
Yes. To grow it, because certain things just won't bother you. Other women won't bother you. You know what your worth is. You know your man loves you. You know that you're the best, that whatever he could, you're the best that you can be. If he wants something else, then he can go to hell on. But you're the best he could. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, and a woman should know her place. And maybe not all women like that, but I think a woman should know her place, and a woman should be submissive to her man.
Yeah.
As long as he is the man he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know?
Then he's deserving, and the same and vice versa. If a woman is doing all she could do and handling her side of the deal, it is my duty to man up and make sure that she has all the protection and lead the house and cover her.
Yes.
And provide,
Right.
Yeah.
And then it works out for a beautiful relationship. You know?
And I can go to sleep without my eyes open thinking you about to pistol whip me. That one eye on you, that one eye on Willie. You ain't gonna pistol whip me in my sleep.
What sign are you? Even though I don't believe in the signs, but what sign are you?
I'm Aquarius, and you know what? A lot of it is true. Yeah, I'm a loner. I like my downtime and space, but I love people and I love the crowd as well. So as long as I have a few minutes out of the day to just go on about my business and you leave me be, I am a happy camper.
See, yeah. I like being alone too. I don't like being around a lot of people, and I guess because I've been around the people all my life, but I do love people. But
I do.
I love my space. I love my quiet time. I love pulling it in and just let me just get myself together, and I'm good.
Man, Ain't that something? Yeah, people don't realize when you give so much, you need to be rejuvenated and pouring back into. And sometimes it's not just from other people; it's just from yourself. You know.
Yes,
So.
yes. Because you're constantly being pulled at on the
Hmm.
phone, on the
Yeah.
road, everything. And you have to be not on, but you have to be who they want you to be, you
Yeah.
know?
Pretty much on. You know.
Exactly. Not fake, but pretty much on.
Yeah. But I, with my kids, because I was a little more grumpier when I was touring a lot. You know what I
Were you
mean?
grumpy? I saw you with Prince. I was
Oh
at
yeah.
that show.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
were fabulous. I
Thank
saw
you.
you.
Thank
I never go backstage because I don't never want to be a bother
you.
to
Hmm.
people. So I go see shows, but I just leave. But I'm such a fan. I really am.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I was supposed to actually go on stage with him and sing this one song with him, but I was waiting on somebody to give me a cue because I ain't just walking up on Prince stage. Ain't nobody walking on nobody's stage. Even though we agreed. I needed a cue man to cue me on stage. I was
Right,
not
to
doing it.
say, I know.
What if he
Yeah.
changed his mind and I ain't gonna be embarrassed?
Right, right. Because in the middle of a show, you do change your vibe. Your
Yeah,
vibe
it's like,
changes. Yes.
yeah, I was like, I wasn't feeling that. Yeah, I ain't call you. You just up here. But I waited it out. But it was good to even be asked and be invited to his home so many times, and just we had
And
a
you got
really.
a chance. You got a chance to talk to him, and
Oh
he's a
yeah,
beautiful person.
yeah. And he was silly too, and he was funny. My friend girl Shelby Johnson sang with him the last seven years or so. Baldhead sister also sang with me with D'Angelo, sang backgrounds with us. Shelby Johnson, she's incredible. But yeah, I invited to his home a lot of times, a lot for the jam sessions after the award shows, and I think I'm gonna go over there and just party and be talking to people. He'd send somebody to come tell Anthony we need him downstairs.
Yes.
He wanted me to
Somebody,
sing.
someone just asked, your skin is beautiful. What do you do for your skin?
Oh wow. I don't use a lot of stuff. I use a little coconut oil, or I'll use shea butter.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
I
good
think it's
product.
what I put it. So a lot of times, what you put in your body is
Comes out,
what comes
shows.
out. So I
Yes.
eat. I eat pretty clean. Eat pretty clean. I don't. I like my French fries, but I don't eat a lot of fried stuff.
Oh, I love French fries too. French fries
Man,
make me happy. I'll get
they
out of
make
a
me
car and
happy
start
too.
dancing. Oh my God, I will dance with some French fries in my hand.
Any potato, but a French fry, something about that thing. Or or I like. But yeah, I don't use a lot of harsh soaps and stuff like that on my body. I like my peppermint soap by Dr. Bronner's.
Do you drink a lot of water?
I do. I like cold ice water. Um, I like my teas. I slacked off my teas because it's been so hot, but I started back doing my lemon hot water and lemon
Lemon, yeah,
now.
that's good.
And that if you crush up a lemon, I was reading this guy. Uh, God, what's his name? Like a guru dude. He said if you grind up a lemon, the whole
Mm-hmm.
lemon and the fruit and the peel and everything, and you drink it in hot water, it said cancer will have to flee. If you get rid of sugar in your body, cancer will have to
Flee.
flee.
Do you like
And
sugar? I love cakes. I
you know
love
what?
chocolate.
I like some good chocolate. Like, especially if I'm having a glass of red wine, I'll have a nice little piece of chocolate, and it's kind of just awesome. Uh, and
Do
chocolate
you
covered
bake?
raisins.
Can you bake?
You know what? I haven't really gotten into baking, but I'm about to start. I like cobblers. When I do have a
Oh,
sweet
me
tooth.
too. You make cobblers?
Nah, but I'm going to, and it's gonna be good. I know I can make that peach and them cherries. I can make them taste good in the pot. I just gotta put them in the crust and put them in the
Get
oven.
the crust. You are
Yeah, yeah,
funny. I
yeah,
love cobblers. Oh my
Man,
God. I love sweet, and I've had to back off from sugar because I'm trying to lose weight and get down to the size I was a little before. But I love sweets. That's my weakness. But I have stopped,
yeah.
I'm really want to get my body back to somewhat of the way it was a little bit back in the day.
And you can. It's just it's the diet. The diet
It's
is
the diet.
everything. It is.
It's the
Like
diet.
exercise is important. Exercise
But
is
it's the
important.
diet. It's that diet.
You can run 30 miles and come back and eat a whole hog, 2 pigs, and 4 loaves of bread. It's gonna be right
You
there.
It's gonna be right there. See, I cut off my eating like at 8 o'clock.
That's good. That's really good.
I don't
Yeah.
eat, yeah, and that's how I used to keep my body in shape back in the day. So I said I got to go through the same hits, that I want. Because there's a picture of me that I looked at and I said, "Ooh, girl, you were fine back then."
Go on now. Go
I
on
said,
now.
"Ooh, that body was snatched." That's where I'm trying to get back to.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
I'm about to take my.
you you about to what, baby?
I'm not 50 yet, but I will be next year, and I feel really, really good. But I want to go into it. I want to be chiseled up and get my arms back and get my muscle mass back up.
Yes.
Not too big and
Yeah.
bulky, but just there's a few things I had that I want back
You just want to sprinkle some sugar on it, huh?
on that. You know what I'm talking about?
Have the women drooling.
Hey, take my shirt off now. He don't wait. He don't wait till he's 50 years old to go out there and beat his chest like King Kong.
Hey, shoot, that's what it is. That's what it's all about.
Man, I tell you. But yeah, I really I've enjoyed this. It's been awesome. When they
It's
gave me
been
the
awesome.
they told me it's like she want IG Live with Miss Stephanie Mills. I said, yeah, sign me up. Let me get on there. Yeah,
Yeah, because you DM'd me and I DM'd you back.
yeah,
And I said I want to. So I've been waiting. I've been patiently waiting. I said he'll come around. He'll
yeah,
come around because I know you've been busy promoting your single. Do you want to say
yeah.
anything about your single and with Rick
Yes,
James?
it's Back Together featuring Rick James and produced by Ninth Wonder, and it's just a feel good song. I did an animated video for it.
Yeah, I saw that on your page because
Yeah,
I follow you. Do you see me following you?
yeah, I see you. Yeah, if your stuff you'll pop up.
Picture of you in that pink goes up a little bit, baby.
Huh? What'd you say?
I said I
It was behind. What you say?
you in the pink jacket on the piano.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Oh,
and you
thank
like
you.
some of
Actually, it was a
and
whole pink suit. I actually just say it again.
no, I'm listening to you. It was probably my delay.
I did a photo shoot with that same photographer again this weekend for my album stuff, and oh my God, his name is Antoine Maxwell. He's
Is
really
he
great.
here in Charlotte?
He drove down from DC.
Oh,
Him and
okay.
his wife as a team, and real professional. They kept their mask on, and we just had a really great shoot. I can't wait for people to see these new pictures and stuff.
Well, that pink suit was hot. I like that. I like that
Thank
you're
you.
not afraid of color like that.
Now I'm man enough to wear it.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm man enough to wear it. I wear periwinkle if I have to. Fuchsia. You know,
Well,
Anthony
I
had
hear
on fuchsia. He had on a fuchsia T-shirt. A fuchsia. Look, he had on a pineapple colored football jersey. Look a little different.
you're funny. Well, I don't want to keep you any longer away from your children.
Are
Thank you
they in?
so much.
I appreciate you, and let's do it again. And I'm gonna have you in that studio, so don't think I'm not listening.
Well, you know what? You have my number and I
I
have
get.
yours.
Yep, and don't look. I'm gonna text and make sure I got the right one. Make sure you ain't giving no throwaway number.
I would
I'm just kidding.
I would never, but I'm serious about
I know.
singing and I'm very serious about that. Because
There's
I
a
just want to
song.
have fun.
There's a song that I actually want Stevie Wonder on and Chance the
Oh, I
Rapper
love Stevie.
as well. It's a song called You and Me. I'm too black. I'm too strong. My lips big. My nose big. My lips round. Uh, it just talks about how beautiful we are, and it's got these kids on it. You and me. We make it look easy. And then toward the end, I want this choir thing, and it's just beautiful, and it's a feel good song.
Oh, I
So
like
I
that
can hear
song.
you on that as well. And there's a few. So we'll get
Okay.
it together.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be anything. I just want to do oohs and whatever you want me to do.
I
You
got
know?
you. I got you. I know your voice, so I know exactly where to put it.
Okay.
All right. I look forward
All
to
right.
connecting, and this has been awesome. Thank y'all, all of you, for giving
Yay!
us your time, and we appreciate it. And we love y'all. And our music doesn't live as long without your love, and we
That's
appreciate it.
right. We appreciate you. We'll do it again. We have to do this again. Maybe next time you can be cooking while you're doing it. That would
Sound
be
like
fun.
a winner.
You
I
could
can
do
do
that
that.
peach cobbler or the cobbler, whatever kind of cobbler you want. But somebody's gonna have to drive to your house and get some for me and bring it over here so I could be eating it.
All right, we'll do that.
Okay?
All right, thank you
All
so
right.
much.
You're
Mwah.
welcome. Mwah.
All right,
All
peace.
right. Peace.
Bye.
Bye. Mhm. That was Anthony Hamilton.